investigator? Maybe it was to catch a cheater, or maybe to get some much needed information without breaking any laws.
Well, here with the tips on how you can actually get the answers that you've been searching for is private investigator John Frycek. So I'm saying that right?
You are.
I want you to come find me and hunt me down.
You are. Good morning, ladies.
Okay, good morning. We're really intrigued by all this stuff, but before we get started, we have to know, you have to have some really cool, memorable stories about people that you found.
As a licensed private investigator, I do. You know, the subject matter that I'm involved with is like discrete problematic situations for businesses and private people. Okay, and when they hire and they engage a private investigator, we look for the validity in things. I mean, we look for problematic causes in someone's business and personal life. It could be anywhere from, you know, collusion to theft to, of course, marital surveillance. It could be also for background investigations, teen investigations, missing people.
But you have got to have run into some weird stuff, right?
Well, yeah, if you have about 10 years, I could tell you a lot of different things. Okay. A lot of perverse situations.
Top two things you found that you maybe didn't see coming or that you wish you never had seen.
You know, following a man around for infidelity, all of a sudden he goes into a clothing store, comes out dressed as a woman.
Yeah, that could happen.
And all of a sudden we're like, okay, he's a cross-dresser.
Right.
Oh, wow.
You know, and try that, explain that to the wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although I'd be a little more relieved that he wasn't cheating at least. That's just my own personal opinion.
Actually, he had good taste in clothes, though.
Okay, well,
that's good to know. That's good to know.
So a lot of different things. I mean, involving teens, or involving, I had a situation involving a man who was in love with a woman almost 40 years ago. And they were both divorced, and they hooked up, and I found the woman, and they got together, and they loved each other since high school.
That's really sweet. That's a good ending.
That was a nice ending. That was a nice ending.
Okay.
Now, we hear that you have an ability to read people, not necessarily in a psychic sense, more like the mentalist, where you kind of, how does that work? Like, what do you do?
It's called intuitive sensitive.
Right.
And, you know, the older we get, you take off the blindfolds, you know, like a horse blindfold, and you look at people for their body language or situations. You can see a lot about people's physical characteristics, and you just have the intuitiveness.
Right. Interesting.
Now, women are very intuitive.
Do you know what's funny? I always say that. I say the Melissa red light goes off. I can sense it and feel it right away.
One of my friends calls it the spidey sense.
Yeah, that red light.
Absolutely, you can.
So you have some really cool gadgets that are available on the market now that people could use if they need to investigate something or someone in their life.
Absolutely.
Right?
And if your spidey sense isn't working.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I mean, it doesn't replace a good armchair detective, but these are great gadgets that everybody could use if they're into security. So here you got like a smoke detector that's a covert camera for businesses. If there's theft and collusion, business partners ripping off another person, it's a cash business. Then you have a lot of people who are very upset today because they think they're being spied on. And this is a little bug detector. They can find out if there's covert cameras around, if you're being bugged, if people are buying bugs off the internet. So a lot of these things happen, and a lot of people want these.
How much does that thing cost?
This is about $450, so it's a little pricey. But I do have other things in the store that are a lot less expensive.
Okay.
But what I have is we have a little wall plate, okay, that serves as a covert camera. So if, say, someone's stalking someone, or someone's coming back and they're violating a court order, you can put this discreet little camera in there, and you get the evidence that you need.
So it looks to other people like this is just a wall switch, right?
Absolutely, just like a wall switch.
But it's really not. It's got a camera in there.
That's correct.
That's so cool.
Another thing that's very popular is the GPS tracker. You can run, but you can't hide. You put something in this car, teen activities, of course, spouse situations, of course, businesses who want to know where their employees are going, if they're a salesperson, where they're going today. This is a great device. It could tell you every 5 seconds where the person is.
I got to know, how much does that cost? Because
this is pretty good. This is only at $299.
Where would you hide that? And so in your car, you could put that underneath, like just anywhere in the car?
Anywhere in the car. In the trunk, in the glove box.
I worked someplace where they put those in all the company vehicles.
Oh.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, to make sure that everybody was going where they said they were going.
Were you behaving yourself?
I was. I wasn't driving, so I had no problems with that. I love these glasses, though. You had these on earlier, and we actually have it hooked up to this monitor right next to you. So what is this for?
Well, this is for if we do, like, say, an activity check, or we go inside for a business for insurance fraud, we can see if someone's actively working, or if they're working construction or on top of a roof. And if they're committing insurance fraud, that's taking money out of our pockets and our premium. So that's a real big thing today. Insurance fraud is huge.
They just look like, so if you put it on,
and then whatever you're looking at, it records.
Yeah, whatever you're looking at, it records.
And we just have it hooked up to our monitor right here, so you can see it. This is some really cool stuff. We could talk to you forever.
You're ready for spying? You're ready for spying?
Yeah, you look good. Let me see you.
Hi, Missy.
Jean,
how you doing? Oh, I see where the camera is. You would never see that unless you were right up on it. Never.
Bizarre.
That is
You
cool,
look good.
John.
Thank
you,
you.
sweetheart. I appreciate it. All right, John, thank
You're
you.
gonna learn to walk it.
You've
Thank
got to
you.
come back and show us some more stuff. And
Yeah.
listen, if you need a
really
private eye or if you want to buy any of these great gadgets, visit Total Security Inc. It's at 7524 North Harlem Avenue. All the information is right there on your screen, and it'll be up on our website as well. We got to get some more stories
'cause-
from you, or go like on a surveillance or something with
Why
you.
not? Let's go.
Okay.
This would be
Thank
so much
you.
fun. And
Yes.
you know what? We didn't even get to the tip of the iceberg on how much stuff you have
Yeah.
here. So it's pretty cool. You got to check out the website, as G
Yeah,
mentioned.
the can opener is just too much.
Yeah.
All right.